Before a feng shui master ever digs up someone's ancestral grave, he always tastes the soil first. If the taste seems normal, he'll instruct his assistants to open the coffin. But today, Alan encountered something truly terrifying. When he tasted the soil near the grave, his expression darkened. Looking ahead, he noticed the gravestone had no name inscribed on it. As he examined it more closely, he spotted a string of numbers starting with 38 engraved at the bottom right corner. He then stood on the grave mound to assess the feng shui, and was overwhelmed with a strong sense of unease. Alan asked the client, "Who chose this burial site for your grandfather?" The client replied that his grandfather was a war hero from World War II. A monk named Fergus had chosen this spot as a good resting place. At the time, grave robbers were rampant, so the monk decided to bury the grandfather discreetly, and avoided writing any identifying information on the tombstone. While the client's explanation sounded perfectly reasonable, a worried Alan hesitated. Ultimately, he decided to walk away from the job. This decision frustrated his companions, who were eager to accept the job. The client's offered payment was enough to let them live in luxury for the rest of their lives. When asked why he refused, Alan first took a moment to calm his complex emotions. Then he explained, "In my 30-plus years in this line of work, I've never encountered a place as ominous and filled with Yin energy as this." He had sensed something wrong as soon as they climbed the mountain. The entire area was fenced off as private property, and heavy Yin energy surrounded the hilltop. Alan had also spotted a fox lurking near the grave, since foxes often use graves as dens. Korean superstition holds that any cemetery with foxes is unsuitable for burial. Adding to this, Alan had already determined that this was a dangerous, cursed site, perfect for raising spirits or ghosts. It was absolutely unfit for a human burial. Alan warned, "If we forcefully disturb this grave, it's very likely we'll lose our lives in the process." Despite the danger, Alan's companions were unwilling to give up the chance to make a fortune.